my mom and my dad. Dad was in the Air Force. He served in Vietnam. My mom was a nurse, and they gave me a great life. But I think in the end, I feel right now that they've given me a late-term abortion. No, they wouldn't listen to me about my spy stuff. I called my lawyer, and he asked him to Google Carlos Ledher, and he told my mom I needed to be reevaluated, and because and so they reevaluated me, and she said, "What happened? I thought you were doing fine." And I said, "Yeah." I go, "Well, the reason why you deemed me incompetent the first time is because I told you that my Russian ex-wife looked just like Putin's daughters, and she deemed me incompetent." And so basically, so this time I told her I just wanted to take the written test and just move on, and show Rusty I'm not incompetent. And then I did say, I don't know what he planned. I don't know what he's doing, but basically, I hope he's not. I hope he's not trying to be me incompetent now and get me to a mental hospital or something. And what do you know? The phone call is recorded. The phone call is recorded because my phone's recorded. And so basically, and what do you know? At court, he said that he quit, and that the assessment came back, and I've been deemed involuntary hospital. And so then they just gave me a new public defender, and she said that I was definitely going to get a second opinion. And then I came back after the weekend, and she said that her office isn't going to give me a second opinion, isn't going to okay with me getting a second opinion because she's a public defender. And basically, they're going with that, and they're going to and then I'm scheduled to go to court on the 12th and go to back into the jail for about 3 months and wait for a state-run facility. And I have a witness that will say that they uploaded the video. I make hundreds of videos. I have all the videos I've ever made. They're saved. And I've been getting my memories back for 5 years. And then basically Carlos Ledher Island to Lakeland, Ledger County. So basically, if you Google Carlos Ledher, articles in the Lakeland Ledger, there's none, because all the flights were to Lakeland or to Polk County, Lakeland, Ledger County, from Ledher Island. And so 33 years in prison. Well, you saw that he was the politician. He didn't go to prison. He was DEA. He didn't go to prison. And they Nazi, self-proclaimed Nazi. Basically, Adolf Hitler died in Colombia. 1 million kids. His nut was taken to make babies with the Jewish girls, descendants of Jesus. So basically, that was the real Nazi agenda, to make babies with Jewish girls. So this pretty much just says he was in a spy program. And that one looks the most like me. And this says that, he admits, he agrees with me. I was at rehab, and my friend Bo shows up there in his own plane, talking about he doesn't do Mexican methamphetamine. He does the Adolf Hitler recipe, And I had no memories of my life to do a timeline of my drug use, and I didn't remember my life from like 1995 till 1983. Anyways, that's the Italian Pablo Escobar in me when I was younger, and that's the Colombian Pablo Escobar, a couple different ones. And then basically Eva Escobar Eva Escobar liked my photo the same day I got arrested. She's the one that I think either or her or one of her friends came and got me because I was high on meth, just making videos, and then basically they came and stopped me from making videos for like 10 hours when I had COVID, and then she uploaded the video, and then she got my phone and she uploaded the video. And so I was going to have her, testify that she uploaded the video. Instead, I'm getting put to a mental hospital, and I got to go back to jail. I bonded out. I've been doing fine for 2 years. I gained my competency back. I took classes, but Rusty Franklin and my mom worked me. But just because I said Google Carlos Ledher and click images, he had me reevaluated, and she lied. And I told her that I was irritated with Rusty because he didn't do anything I said and been treating me like he was my mom's lawyer, been treating me like a mental patient. That I just, I'm sick. And my mom's been telling me for my whole life, I'm sick, I'm going to burn in hell. She used to tell my dad that he's sick, he's going to burn in hell. He's sick, he's going to burn in hell. So Pablo Escobar named my dad Sicario. Anyways, Hong Kong triads, said meth ingredients to make meth. Merrill Lynch is the CIA black ops firm. War on drugs. There's no war on drugs. The war on drugs is us being the only people that get the drug money. The Wall Street cartel. Anyways, this is a article says it's a new cartel. Bruce Lee. So anyways, I started saying that so to the Hong Kong triads 14K. I said Hong Kong Fooey when I karate chopped the dog when I was little. And then basically my neighbors, the Spanish neighbors on my street, because I started bleeding, I was 8 years old. They gave me a top secret name, not to tell anybody, a ninja name, because I was taking karate lessons at SC Cho's on the Edgewood. And then basically, they told me not to tell the name, and then I started eating and puking when I was like 12 years old, because I was about to go to Disney World with my Spanish counselor, my Spanish pastor that took me to Disney World was coming to take me to that took me to Indian Guides when because my dad couldn't take me to Indian Guides anymore because he was too busy with Merrill Lynch. Well, anyways, they named me El Chapo, short and fat. El Chapo Guzman. His nickname is Shorty. So I like Chinese General Chang. And basically, those are my friends from LA. I think they're LAPD. I just hung out with them one day. Chinese General Chang, and then Cartel Jarluska, the New Generation Cartel. Anyways, La Katrina, Maria Lopez, Guadalupe Escobar, La Katrina. There's like 5. There's a bunch of her. I had a picture of Batman, like me as Batman, and her with a gold gun sent to me, and I've been posting that forever, but I didn't know her name. And then she died on my mom's birthday after my dad's funeral. But then I found out she's going to college in Lakeland. So I've been to her house. And my mom asked my mom 3 times if she wanted to go visit her, and she said no. She'd been in college in Lakeland. Anyways, there's some surf photos. A bunch of different photos in there. Me with my nephew. Twin Towers. The Vatican. What's that say? CIA cocaine connection. Just some U.S. flag stuff. Surfing pictures. Looks pretty cool. U.S. Yeah, our government is Vatican, UK, Deep State, Rothschild. So Hitler and Al Capone died in Colombia. 1 million kids. Zarzaka. His name rhymes with Flocka. Now he made me thinking I was full blown Republican because he was left in. He says that Obama and Biden left him in prison in Iran, and so basically, if he's my friend and he was in prison in Iran, 4 years getting tortured. So and I'm getting my memories back, and of course I'm going to just think I'm Republican if my friend's getting tortured. But we're deep state, dude. I was supposed to get Trump. I was supposed to be with Trump and let him know that we faked Pablo Escobar's death. Pablo Escobar's still alive, and let him know some secrets about and let him know that one of his kids needs to be running the CIA, and he didn't do that. And because I tried to get with Trump, and they put me in jail for a crime I didn't commit. That's my friend Hugo. He sells helicopters to the government, Colombian government. He deleted and blocked me. And then basically that's, the shootout between Pablo Escobar. And I think that's my dad, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure of anything. Except that, I feel terrible, man. I'm going back to jail for 3 months or so, and then I got a state-run hospital. And then basically, I've been saying that Adolf Hitler has like 1 million kids, secret spy kids and stuff, and that the Nazi agenda was really to, Hitler had one nut, and his nut was making babies with Jewish girls, descendants of Jesus. And basically, I think that's true, man. I think that's true, but I don't know if it's true. I'm just getting downloads zapped to my brain. Nobody's telling me anything because I've been trying to do the right thing and just be working on my third eye, my pineal gland, and I read if you watch 14 generations of memories stored on your DNA, 14 generations of memories, that's your ancestors' memories stored on your DNA. Well, I was drawing swastikas when I was like 8 years old, and drawing skulls and shit, and saying, if you mess with the best, die like the rest, rock rules. I didn't know that, I don't know why I was drawing swastikas, but anyways, the Nazi agenda wasn't it was to mix the races. Mix the races and have Jesus DNA, so the Word of God is in you. And our DNA has been altered. It's been altered, a chromosome added, a worship chromosome, and one of the chromosomes taken out and replaced with two like nunchucks, like two tubes, one X chromosome, one Y chromosome, and tied off at the top. And then, they leak a little bit with DNA damage, and I think that's why there's so many gay people, because and transgenders, because it's leaking a little bit. Now it was added to our DNA, and so basically, if all of a sudden it unravels, the little twist tie that ties it and separates it, if it unravels all at once and merges together, each one of us is a Hiroshima nuclear bomb. So if you freaking get your mind controlled right, you could actually detonate your own DNA. And basically, in 5G towers can detonate our DNA and blow us all up. Anyways. So this is about Lenny. He keeps on deleting and blocking. They keep... I had to be home on Sundays in Oklahoma, so I don't think I bought the planes. I think I was co-pilot. Anyways, and they started flying like 85, 86, 87. I didn't get to Oklahoma till 89, but I went to Riverside Military Academy, and if you Google Lenny Pablo Escobar, 16-year-old pilot, this is the story about Lenny. And so there's some stuff in there that's about me, and then this talks about Lenny smuggling weed in Orlando and stuff, and then basically, having to be home at 6 o'clock. But, so if you YouTube Lenny Denny's commercials, and if you YouTube Lenny Montana. Anyways, my dad was Tony Montana in Scarface. My mom, my cuckoo nana, her dad was Al Capone. My cuckoo Nana's dad was Al Capone. He had a million kids or thousands of kids. Um, you know, and so I think, you know what I mean? That's what I think. But my mom's denying it. So there's supposedly records of me DEA. I was DEA spy. So I don't know, man. I had no memories, and I replaced my memories with fiction. So a lot of stuff is not true. You know, um, there was 84 missing suitcase nuclear bombs the fall of the Soviet Union. That's not true. There had to be a lot more than that. I thought it was 8,400 suitcase nuclear bombs, but now I'm thinking they made it like 86,000 of them. I don't know. I don't know. But that article, I don't know when it came out. There's a bunch of those articles, and then basically smuggling weed. It was a long time ago. So that's the thing. I told my the therapist. I said, Putin's daughter looks just like my ex Russian wife. My Russian wife, the first 2 weeks we were dating, she was supposed to work in LA. She got transferred to Sarasota, transferred to Cocoa Beach, all in 2 days. And we're on the beach 2 weeks after I met her, and she says, "What does Putin want with you?" Well, that's what Putin want, you know. And so George W. was the biggest drug lord ever. He bought Merrill Lynch in '78, and basically she looks just like Putin's daughters. They were genuine partners. I'm a Catholic Jesuit, CIA. "33 years in prison for 3.3 tons of cocaine. Donald Trump ecstasy, so the party can be fun again." It's my mom and Nikita Surf. That's Nikita Surf is Julia. She came over with Anna, my Russian wife, and I didn't even remember her as Nikita Surf in '96. Last time I saw her I saw her, 2004. They came to Cocoa Beach, all grown up. But last time I saw her was 2004, and she was a little girl, and I named her Nikita Surf, and I taught her how to surf all month. She's my daughter, born in USA, raised in Russia. Says the CIA is a Catholic thing. That's Nikita Surf. That's me and my friend Robin. So that's about it. Basically, I need help. I need help to